Look, all we're asking for is for the Liberals to keep the promises they made just weeks ago in Scarborough, to actually build a new subway in Scarborough that's going to go through Scarborough City Centre all the way to Shepherd. The problem is that the Liberals seem to have this view that Scarborough is Scarborough, some distant place that's off the Liberal radar screen. Well, we're going to fight people of Scarborough. We've been all along saying we need a subway that will go all the way to Shepherd. We expect the Liberals to actually keep the promises they made a short while ago. The problem is whenever Premier Wynn's Transportation Minister Glenn Murray opens his mouth, he either insults somebody or comes up with some brand new plan. That's not going to help us build transit. That's not going to help us connect the people of Scarborough with the rest of the city of Toronto. We expect them to keep their promise, not some jerry-rigged white elephant that's going to be another billion-dollar Liberal boondoggle. I say to Premier Wynn, keep your promise, people of Scarborough. Doug?
The problem with the Liberals is that they change their mind all the time. They were big supporters of LRTs and always have been. As a matter of fact, you'll recall they wanted to raise taxes to put them in. The trouble with the LRTs is it's a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Big cities and great cities build subways, and we must have that happen here. The purpose of this motion is to try to keep these people on track and get a subway built for the people of Scarborough.
So the question that Sue-Ann asked me was, does the province have the money? And yes, I believe they have the money, and I believe they have the commitment. And what we now need to do is work on one plan. So as I was mentioning to Sue-Ann, next week the TTC will table a report that highlights the technical inadequacies and the financial shortfalls of the Murray proposal. Once that's made public, I'm hoping that we can then go back to the plan that was approved by Council and work together to make sure that a subway does get built in Scarborough, serves the needs of the residents of Scarborough, the City of Toronto, and completes the network.
So do you stand behind Tim Hudak now in his
I stand behind Council. And Tim was having a press conference today to talk about how he supports Council, and I felt it was important that I defend Council's decision and the TTC.
But why weren't you at the podium with him?
Well, again, I was invited to the press conference and I agreed to attend.